Just, it's so cool, man. To see a group perform like this, where everything is so cohesive and everything works together so well. Even though there's 3 of them and they're all doing choreography, it all just fits so well. Nothing is over the top, out of place. It just all makes sense. Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name is Harmonic Chaos. I hope you're absolutely all having a blessed day today. On this episode of Audio Engineer Reacts, I'm checking out Monochrome by BABYMETAL. This is the live performance of their song Monochrome. I am excited. I've only heard great things about this. Obviously, as the video progresses, you will notice that the video is kind of a little bit dimmer and there's the edited for copyright thing in front of it. The last video that I did got a copyright hit, but I love their content, so I'm going to continue reacting to it. I'm just going to see what I can do to mitigate that. So unfortunately, yes, the audio or the video element is a little bit grayed out and it says edited for copyright in front of it, but nonetheless, the audio is still there. So with all that being said, let's just jump into it, shall we? I love that double kick drum that's going on, man. Oh, that's awesome. And then the guitar is doing the guitar thing, but then there's also like those high-end kind of like ominous notes just floating up on top. Let's go. Everything that's happening right now is so awesome. I love just the entire composition of the song, where you have like the grunge guitar underneath, but then you also have the high run happening, and then also just the drums are phenomenal, and they just punch through everything else just so perfectly. Like, oh man, this is so good. And I love the way that her voice sounds. It's EQ'd perfectly. A lot of those problem consonants are addressed and pulled out, which is fantastic. Also, I love how, you know, I believe I said this last time, but the overall feel of the song is like super heavy and dark and grungy, but then her voice just like cuts through that and just sits right up on top. And even just like the sharp transition between the song to her voice, or the rest of the music to her voice is just, it's fantastic. And also that radio effect that's happening right there, man. Yeah. Just, I love all the flourishes and the fine details that are happening in this. It's so great. I'm trying to pick out how many people there are in the band. It looks like on the right side there's the drums and a guitarist. I don't know if it's the bass or the electric. And then on the left there's the 2 guitarists. By the looks of it, I'm unsure. I can't tell if I'm seeing an extra drum set on the left side. There might be 2 drum sets. There might not. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. I love that effect so much. Just everything dropping out and then just having the BGVs. I can never get that right. Background vocals, just kind of, just with whatever effect that is, just kind of putting them together and just making them their own thing and then sounding like old-timey. It's so good, man. And then the choreography of them doing the air drums too. That's a nice touch to kind of pull everything together. Also, just the sheer spectacle of this show with the LED walls behind them and then the entire front of the platform that they're on being LEDs too, and then the right amount of haze, and then they're not quite lasers, but those lights that shine through and you can kind of see like the beam of it. It's so cool, man. So cool. But they also do have lasers too. The lasers also look really cool. One thing that I just noticed is that all of the guitars are on the left ear. Interesting, because in that it was very clearly split, so it does look like there's two guitarists on the left hand side. Like all of the EG was in my left ear, and then like the drums and the bass were all in my right ear. Interesting, but the vocals are panned dead center. Huh. I cannot state enough how much I love the crowd interactions. Like whenever that pulls back, you can just hear the crowd just chanting along with the song. That always just makes me smile. Just whenever the crowd is fully engaged in the performance. So cool. It's so cool, man. To see a group perform like this, where everything is so cohesive and everything works together so well. Even though there's three of them and they're all doing choreography, it all just fits so well. Nothing is over the top, out of place. It just all makes sense. And that's a rare and hard balance to strike, but they do it perfectly. So to summarize, the past minute and a half, I forget the lead singer's name, asked everybody in English and also I think in Japanese maybe. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know what she said in Japanese, but she asked everyone in English to take out their phones and turn on the flashlights, and this is the given effect. Which is an entire stadium full of just like singular spotlights, which if you've never been in a performance or been to a performance where that happens, it is like probably the coolest effect ever, simply just because A, everyone in the crowd is getting involved, but also B, just the ambient light in the room just adds an extra layer of just something special. It just adds that little secret sauce to the performance that just makes it awesome. That's cool, and also that shot was done on a drone. I've seen the drone flying around a little bit, which that's an interesting option to go with, using a drone for an indoor arena. But I mean, it makes perfect sense. The thing is like this big and it has a 4K camera on it, and you'll also get built-in video stabilization. So why would you not use it? And also you can get a cool effect like that. You can like pan it out and then go to the crowd. Like, it's awesome. And this is just such a, like, I know I've been pausing it a lot during this, but like, it's such an introspective portion of the song. And it's interesting because everything dropped, all the music dropped, everything. There's just like the little ambient tracks running in the background. And it's just a call and response portion with the audience. And it's just so cool because like this doesn't happen. It's akin to using silence in a song. It's not quite silence, but I don't know how to put it into words, honestly. Okay, so they're starting to do choreography again, so that leads me to believe that they're going to launch back into it. But that's based purely off of context clues, so let's see. That shot right there, man, too, just with like being back and then having the lasers just shooting out over the crowd, but you can still see the flashlights underneath it. It's so cool. And then as soon as the drum hits again, it's just instant smile back on my face, just like, yeah, let's go. It's just so cool. Also, you can hear how talented the drummers, and the singular drummer, you can hear how talented the drummer and the guitar players are. I mean, you can hear the technique. Maybe this isn't as apparent, but I think it probably is. Just with how the technique that the drummers are using hitting the double kick drum, all the other drum surfaces and the cymbals, just the way they're hitting it just is awesome. And the guitarists and the bass players, they have the right amount of effects on their guitars, and just the notes are so clean but also grungy at the same time. It's just such a cool mixture. Like that run, it cuts through everything perfectly. Nothing else was taken away other than the vocalist, but the run on the guitar still cuts through everything else, and you can still hear it. Even though it's not like a high screeching run, it's pretty much like a mid-range run, but you can still just hear it perfectly. But yeah, that was BABYMETAL Monochrome live in Japan 4K. The entire title of it. If you want to search for the title of it, also I just seen the Audio Village and that looked like a lot. But anyways, all of that being said, yes, that was Monochrome by BABYMETAL. It was a fantastic song. Definitely getting added to my playlist. But with all that being said, I hope you absolutely did all enjoy. Drop some comments down below about other songs that you'd like me to check out, or if you have a different opinion on this song than I do, please let me know down in the comments down below, and I will catch you guys all next time. God bless.